What's up, quarter pounders? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Wave Potter, and today I have another exciting new video to check out. I actually stumbled across this accidentally. YouTube recommended it to me. It's a video with Yoyoka, who we all know and love, and Tamu Murata from Nemophila. I've been hearing about this drummer, and well, this says Murata Tamu. On J-Pop Wiki it says Murata Tamu, and on this video it says Tamu Murata, so please let me know which way is the right way. But, I mean, this video is from 4 days ago, it doesn't even have 800 views yet, so I don't know how many of you have already seen it, but I thought it was pretty interesting. So, let's jump into this. Yep. Definitely electronic kits. Roland Bass Player Summit 5 or V. Okay, it always blows my mind when two drummers play at the same time like this, because yeah, it looks like, oh, there's two drummers that can just mask all the mistakes. Actually, it takes two very in the pocket and well-timed drummers to be able to play together. If they weren't extremely skilled at playing in the pocket, this would just sound like a mess. But it sounds so tight, even though there's two drummers playing. It's crazy. Sweet ride groove. I gotta say right off the bat, I'm not a huge fan of electronic drums because I had them for a while when I was growing up. I didn't have V drums. These are top of the line Roland V drums. I'm guessing that's why it's called Summit V drums. But anyway, I've never been a huge fan of them because they just don't have the same feel and response as an acoustic drum kit, you know? That authentic woody tone, you miss that in an electronic drum kit. Yeah, they have some pretty sweet heads on V drums to feel like the rebound of a normal drum head, whereas the ones I used, you know, they were just plastic pads, so the rebound was way too much. You have to get really top of the line ones if you want the same, even close to the same response you can get out of a real acoustic drum, because depending on where you hit the drum and how hard you hit it, you can get so many different sounds. Even the angle of your stick, everything you do as a drummer that you learn over time affects the sound that comes out of the drum. So I've never been a huge fan of electronic drums. The other thing is sometimes it doesn't pick up what you're doing. So electronic drum kits do that sometimes. Drop complete hits because their processor's overloaded at the time or whatever. But that's why I've never been a huge fan of electronic drums. That said, if I was forced to play an electronic drum kit, V drums are the ones that I would get because they're the most similar to real drums, having those bouncy, soft heads on them instead of just hard plastic pads. Anyway, just keep that in mind as we watch this, that they don't always pick up all the nuance that a drummer adds to their playing. Oh, sweet fills there. That was cool. There's the rocker. Those triplets with the one hand and the double kick are so cool. Yoyoka's playing is just so loose. Like, just feels so raw and...
Sorry, I can't think of words when I'm listening to music.
present in the moment. Not overthinking it, just feeling it. I love how they have different drum beats they play together at the same time. They sound good together. Like Yoyoka's got the offbeat ride thing going, and Tamu Murata has the straight fours on the hi-hat there. Cool. I want to just show that again real quick. Right here. Fours on the hi-hat, offbeat ride strikes. Very interesting. So cool that Yoyoka got to do that and collaborate with another really well-known drummer. I do want to look more into Murata Tamu or Tamu Murata. Please tell me which way is right. The J-Pop Wiki says Murata Tamu, so I'm going to go with that for now. But anyway, I definitely want to look into more of her stuff because I've heard good things about her and her band. And you know, this video is great, but... and I'm ruining the potential for any future partnerships with Roland here, but electronic drums just don't have the same feel. They don't have the same range. Well, okay, they're good for sound effects. Like if you want different sounds in your kit and you can't afford to buy all these drums, you can have pretty much any sound you want in them. But the feel, I mean, the most important thing to me as a drummer is how it makes me feel. And when I played electronic drum kits in the past, it just sucked the soul out of it. And again, that was a cheaper plastic one. But if a drum kit doesn't make me feel good when I play it, what's the point, you know? I definitely want to look into more Murata Tamu videos where she's playing on a real acoustic kit, because that's where the magic happens. Let's be real. Anyway, sorry, Roland. Please don't sue me. A lot of people probably do prefer electronic kits, especially if you live in an apartment. There were times I definitely wish I had an electronic kit when I lived in apartments and stuff. It definitely has its upsides, but if you have the choice between electronic and acoustic, I would definitely pick acoustic. I don't know why this video turned into like an electronic drum kit review. I haven't even played these, but you know, I can just tell by watching, as amazing as these drummers are, they're not accustomed to the feel of an electronic drum kit. I guess it's just the subtle nuances that I pick up on as a drummer. It's hard to explain other than that. And before I go, I want to take a minute to thank my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. And my new patron, Raheem, thank you so much for joining. And I also want to thank Allie, Glenn Kelly, and Glenn Black, Andres, Renee, and Leslie Nope. I know who you are, so thank you all so much. I appreciate that. If you'd like to become a patron, that's definitely the best way to support the channel. Also, your first request as a patron becomes my absolute top priority, like first video on my to-do list. I have 60 videos planned right now that I'm working through, but if you want your suggestion to be at the top of the list, it's only $5 a month, and you can support this channel if you enjoy it. So either way, thank you all that are watching for your support. I think I'll wrap this video up I just thought this looked really interesting because it's two really cool drummers in one video. And of course, I know almost everybody who subscribes to me loves Yoyoka, so hopefully you enjoyed this video.
Swipe it, charge it, put it on the plastic. Let's pretend for just a second like it that's elastic. Swipe it, charge it, put it on the plastic. Let's pretend for just a second like it